Also, my desk is an absolute tip. Right, live split. I know I can't put live split on the stream because it's stream from PS4, but still, I might as well use it. If I can actually work out how to use it, I think I know how to use it. Kinda. I'm no genius on the subject.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've got all the hotkeys I need for it anyway.
Yeah.
And if all the splits go wrong, then they all go wrong, which wouldn't surprise me, but... Yo, Frederick, you watch my videos every day. That's crazy.
Every day.
Just go back to every time trial every day, just rewatch them all. Thanks, man. You beat Hog Ride yesterday, finally. Jeez. Wasn't it like, when I do my 312% stream? How long ago was it now?
Yeah. I forget doing Hog Ride then, man. That's will take ages.
I did it in like 5 minutes. But not this platinum, obviously not record. Screw the record.
Yeah, Frederick's always one of the first people on your stream.
Hi, I'm Fazil from Saudi Arabia. Welcome.
You did it in 11 minutes, I did it in 8 hours. Wow.
I know, mate, I did it so fast. It took me 2.5 hours the first time. And it's not like I even played the levels since either. It took me 2.5 hours and just randomly did it in like 11 minutes the second time.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just gonna start this up and see how this awful 80% run goes.
Oh, but yeah, I've got to go get ready and sort some stuff out for college. I got to head off already, but yeah.
Have fun then.
Good stuff. See you in a bit.
Alright, see you later.
I might be back on later, maybe like 9 o'clock if you're still doing 80% anyway. Right.
Website. You distracted me now that I forgot to press triangle on the start screen.
Oh, you suck.
Hang on, restart it again. Alright, see you later.
Right.
Right, okay, let's restart this. I'll do it properly this time. Alright, Chris, how you doing? But yeah, in terms of this 80%, I expect it to be absolutely terrible. In every way, shape and form. I'll be surprised if I do it in probably less than an hour, 5 minutes with loads. Unfortunately, I can't show the splits on screen because it's streamed from PS4, but I have got them running. Hi Neocortex, hope you're doing well. Waiting strategy is great when you want to clean your room. Great strategy. Right, I won't forget to skip the first cutscene this time, that's the best way to start off a run, isn't it? Why do I pause the game at the start of every attempt? It's basically because it extends Crash's hitbox by like a frame, and then you can move off in the opposite direction really fast. Don't mind your name? That's fine. You have to change it. It's not like I'm gonna read it out like every single time. Now I'll be surprised if I make it past Island 1 without dying, to be completely honest. We'll see how this goes. If I ever make it to Island 2, then that's guaranteed death by Lost City and Road to Nowhere anyway, so... It is what it is. But I'll try and do a resetless run, just for my own sake, so I've got some splits to work with. You platinum 3 games thanks to me. Well, technically you should only thank me for Crash 1. It's not like I had a very big impact on Crash 2 and 3, but okay. Thank you very much. I just can't believe my high road record nearly got beat yesterday. I couldn't believe when I saw Atler got 51-18. I'm trying to read these comments out while trying to focus on the gameplay, so I apologise if I missed them, but spin jumping, basically, how can I explain this? So if you spin off an edge, you're able to jump further when you're off the edge, basically. So you can extend your jump further. And if you spin off a hole, then you can land faster in invincibility as well, so for speedrunning, that's a thing. But other than that, spin jumping is pretty useless. So it's a speedrun stream. Now it'd be a slow run stream because I'm crap at the game, but yeah, it's the idea. Made it past Jungle Rollers with 2:26 of the way there. Actually no, it's more than that because it's bosses as well, so yeah, there's still ages. It's like over 30 levels in there. And obviously for any percent, you want to break as many boxes as possible without going out of your way too much. Just so they don't, so less boxes fall on you at the end of the game. End of the level, sorry. Now apparently the time it takes for the box to drop on you at the end is like 0.2 seconds. So if you take more than 0.2 seconds getting a box, then it's not worth going. So I've heard. I love that death. That's like the most inconsistent hole in the game. I was gonna keep going anyway, but everyone dies by that hole, it sucks. I'll probably just jump over it in the future, it actually annoys me. Whoops. How do I deal with these now? Yeah, I'm just gonna do a reset this anyway, even though it's gonna be terrible because I've lost all my masks now, but... I might as well get a time on the board to work with. Whoops. You wish you were as good as me. I don't think I'm as good as people think I am. But I will not blame myself on that death because that's just the game playing up. It's the whole of Doom. You either make it across or you don't. I mean, the second death was my fault, I screwed up. Am I a Liverpool fan? I used to be when I was a kid, but I don't really support the football team anymore, so... Hi, Chrissy. Yeah, I think you came in just after I died, because I suck. But I'm doing a reset this one because you asked me to. So no matter how many times I die, I'm gonna finish it, even if it takes me 2 hours. Am I getting new Spyro? I will be getting new Spyro. Whether I'll speedrun it or not, I mean, I'd like to try and speedrun it out of interest, but... Man, it's Spyro 1 anyway, I'd like to try and do. Spyro 1 is my favourite game, so hopefully I can get into that pretty easily. Well, not easily, because I know Spyro 1 is very movement heavy. You've been checking YouTube to see when I go live. This is like a really odd streaming time for me anyway. I don't normally stream late afternoon. But I thought I'd fit in a stream before I have dinner, so... yeah. That was too risky. I don't need to risk this level whatsoever with these jumps, honestly. The amount of times that plant has killed me in practice, like, screw that plant. I think that's how I am now, I'm lying. Yeah, maybe. Do I have Discord server? Not at the minute, I don't. I've never even used Discord before, I should probably look into that. I try Super Meat Boy sometime. I've never even played Super Meat Boy, so... Wait, I'm supposed to hit him now, I forgot. Oh well. But yeah, I've never even looked into Super Meat Boy before. But no, the thing is, when Spyro comes out, I'll probably be like playing Spyro all the time, because that's me. I still play Spyro 1 to this day. I've helped with a lot of any percent already. Only like a couple of seconds, perhaps, though. It's not like anything crazy. I mean, the biggest thing I probably found was the lab skip, so... Or the lab cycle skip with the electric at the end, not literally the lab skip, because that would be a bit crazy. All these platforms are so weird to me, they're all in different places. I'll never get used to it, I feel like. It's so weird to me. Also, I have no idea if that's worth going for, but you have to jump that skunk there anyway, but whatever. So I really have no idea if jumping on the right wall is faster. And I don't have an accurate live split or loadless feature because I'm not playing it on OBS. So I'm just going with load times, so I have to split it myself and then I can't really test if it's faster. Papu killed you all the time. But I'm very good at just bonking off Papu all the time rather than hitting him. Instantly lose like 2 seconds. Hey you, how you doing? I'm waiting on you to beat boulders because I'd actually be interested in doing boulders again. It's a fun level. Even though I'd prioritise any percent for the moment. And literally the only reason I haven't jumped onto Sunset or Lost City to beat your time is literally because I have to restart the... whoops, best forget that happened. The only reason I haven't done Lost City or Sunset is purely because you have to go back to a certain point in level just to restart the timer. It sucks. At least that death doesn't mean anything in terms of masks anyway. I'm not even too bothered about that death. What I'm trying to do here is get a run to work with. And then cut down the time from there. Hiya Gaming Hub and Super Wind. Hope you're doing well. Time to inhale your homework. If you're trying to get homework off of this run, then don't bother. It's gonna be bad. Maybe in a month's time you can actually do some homework on my runs, maybe. Whoops. I've missed that cycle now. That moment when you start Native Fortress with the analog stick, that's how you don't do it right there. So I'm gonna have to wait on the fire later on. Great stuff. I really should on that. So I haven't, anyone who's interested, when I was trying to do any percent properly in practice, this level, it took me an hour and a half to get one run. Oh my god. Why am I going left, you know? I'm apparently losing the plot. We're supposed to be going right. It's because I was used to dying on Great Gate earlier, I died so often on Great Gate, that stupid hole, and then I go left. For no reason. And I was expecting a fail on Native Fortress anyway. It's all good. It would just make me look far better the second time when I compare my splits. That's the benefit of failing on the first run. You look so cool when you do it great the second time. Oh, I'm not gonna make this cycle either. I'm sorry I'm missing all the comments right now. I'm actually trying to get into this level without dying, but... I've made it. Okay. Damn you in that connection. I forgot to split immediately. Oh well, that's all good. It doesn't matter. That's like my internet connection is terrible. The thing is, if I was to do like a massive all gems speedrun of this game, I guarantee you the internet would die halfway through the run. So then you have to restart the entire thing. Well, at least we've got 2 masks here anyway, so we're all good for masks. For the moment, until I die, which I probably will. That was extraordinarily close. Far closer than it should have been. Whoops. Native is hard. Yeah, Native is like the worst level for practice, at least for me. Or that either or Lost City. Like screw Lost City, that level. Ugh. Especially the bonus round, I always die in the bonus round. Yeah, it's a pretty useless up the creek to be completely honest. I'm taking you to McDonald's on a date. I'll get the split timing correct that time. Thanks for good luck, XR style. I mean, the run's already very dead in terms of actually getting a good time. But it doesn't even matter. Right, that should work. Hardest platinum was the lab. Hardest platinum for me was Hog Ride and Generator Room. The lab didn't take me too long for some reason. I think I got incredibly lucky. nowadays I can do it easy. If you just basically just restart and do a level normally, you can skip the first electric, which is like a lifesaver. It's like the game was planned with restarting the level entirely in mind and going back through the load screens for that time trial. Now there is no way I'm going to do Lost City perfect whatsoever. Let's see what we can do here. So for those wondering, I do have to get all the boxes on this level so I can skip Castle Machinery later on. Oh, I missed the cycle. RIP. Oh yeah, you can't make that platform. That's so annoying. I know I should have gone there as well. I shouldn't go for the mask, but... I don't know if I waited too long. I literally waited there for cycle stuff, but I think I messed it up. Yeah, I messed it up. I didn't wait long enough by a mile actually, apparently. Whoops. I knew Lost City was gonna fail. I hate this level so much. And of course I had to drop right down to the bottom. Alright, let's try this fire skip again. Or platform skip. And I still failed it. Like, I really need to practice that. Like, big time. Because every time I do it, the wall goes back in too quickly as if I take too long, but... whatever. I'll not bother because I want to save my mask this time. But I should be like really consistent at that and I never am. I'm doing speedruns during time trials. Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to ever touch time trials, Grizzly. Great. Did I really fail that? I mean, I knew Lost City was going to be bad, but I was hoping it wouldn't be this bad. Okay, apparently I can't do this anymore. Goodbye all form of muscle memory for this. Right, third time lucky maybe. There we go. That shouldn't have been so hard. Do I prefer sliding from the sequels or prefer Crash Warden? Personally I prefer Crash Warden because this is easier to do. I don't know why. When you got all the sliding involved, there's a lot more optimization involved. Now I've got to do all the spin jump here again. I've gotten so bad at this bonus. Really? I knew I wouldn't make it. Of course I had to miss the box that I kind of needed to get right there. If I missed any of the last three I could have salvaged that right there, but... that was the one box I couldn't miss. And this is why I said I'll be bad. Because I don't normally do this in time trials, this is new. We'll do it that way. There we go. Rather than trying to get all 4 boxes at once at the end, which I know is possible, but I'm just bad. At least we didn't actually die in the Lost City. I mean, we got the green gem. Something went right. Yeah, that took nearly 6 minutes. Rip me. Should get back on high road when get courage work done. High road is tricky. You have to like grind that for so long to even get a form of muscle memory for those ropes. I still think I was incredibly lucky on my run, to be completely honest. Yeah, that movement left strat there before taking that corner, it basically activates those platforms earlier so you don't have to wait on them. I've got to wait on this. Or get hit by it, okay. Looks like I'm not going to get Road to Nowhere invincibility now. I'm pretty good at the bonus. Well, I did spend like 3/4 of an hour grinding it one day. I still can't even get it perfectly. Hiya Hexen and Wise Girl, welcome to the stream. Is this a speedrun? You know. This is a speedrun, but it's a very bad one because it's the first attempt, so... Whatever happens, happens here. I'm not too bothered with dying, basically. And then we'll slowly bring the time down to maybe get like a 46 and then work our way down to 45 and then I pray 44 one day, but maybe that's too difficult. Now the real question is, can we get through this without dying? I sincerely doubt it. Now obviously using ropes is faster, but it's incredibly difficult. So for any percent's sake, I'm not going to be using ropes. Unless I like got godlike at them in form of muscle memory or something. Okay, I'm happy with that, that will do. Force on you doing Road to Nowhere and High Road without ropes. I can try it at some point. I know John's Processor did it the other day. A week ago or something like that. spent bonus over 24 hours. Okay then. Then again, you've been running this game since release, so that's not surprising. Now this level shouldn't be an issue. So if I die in this level, then I'm just straight up bad. Whoops. That wasn't great. Probably just like half a second. I should have grabbed the checkpoint, I failed. I'm trying so hard to read the comments and focus on the game at the same time, but I've never read it to the end of the comment. Even though this is an easy level, you still actually have to kind of focus on it, kind of. I don't know. Okay. High road is super easy when you know what you're doing. Except when the turtles screw you over. I mean, turtle hitboxes are like fantastic on this game if anyone didn't know. Nice road to nowhere. Thank you. That's probably one of the best road to nowheres I've ever done. I know it was obviously meant to get invincibility at the start, to do the 5 ropes, but for no invincibility, that's fine. Do I use D-pad or analog? Love that. That's not supposed to happen, by the way. D-pad or analog, it depends on the level. So, like, levels that are 2D, like this one, you use D-pad. Whoops, that wasn't great. And levels that are, like, boulders and boulder dash, all the levels that you move forward, you use the analog. If that makes any kind of sense. Yeah, but on that first death on this level, right, you should be able to make it past the fire, but the game screwed me, because that happens sometimes. I don't know why that's happening to people so often lately, like the first fire of a level you can't get past for some reason. I have no idea why that's a thing. Am I Australian? I am English. I really sound like an Australian. That's kind of bad. Yeah, all these cycles are so different now because I had to wait on the first fire of a level. Sucks. I can't really practice it the way I want to. Take damage down on purpose so I don't get invincibility, because it is completely useless on this level. Rip. I tried to delay that jump as much as possible, but there wasn't much I could do right there. That was lucky. Wait, how did I clip onto that platform right there? Okay. It's like I didn't make it, then all of a sudden Crash just clipped on with one foot, and then I wasn't expecting to make it whatsoever. Only during loading screens. It's probably wise, isn't it? But I can't help it. Especially when I see the all the chat just slowly move upwards at the side of my eye. On my laptop. Hiya Johnny. I'm very good at Crash. Not today, I'm not, but we'll ignore today. You get it from Cameron because you don't do road running. Well, I can't do the hyper jump here, but fine. Yeah, the fire gets you in Cameron sometimes. I don't know why though. It literally makes no sense. There's got to be some sort of reason for it. Because at first I thought when I got hit by it the other day, I assumed there was some sort of delay when you entered a level or something. Maybe Crash didn't teleport in properly, but no. I don't think it's anything to do with that. I just think it's some bugged fire cycles or stuff, and I don't know what it is. That was not fun. I honestly thought I was going to get exploded by the TNTs. Kayla, good work, you have dedication for real. Thank you. I know, I feel like I have more dedication than most runners of this game. Or maybe I don't know. I'm not sure how much other runners, or at least time trialers, put into it. I know some people play every day. Because I always try and jump on at least at some point every day, just so I don't completely lose form. You 100% crash 2 in 4 hours. Whoops. Is that including relics? Because if that's including relics, then that's like phenomenal. Because I happen to know when I what am I waiting on that for? When I did my 312%, I definitely took a lot longer than that. Am I gonna make this cycle down at the bottom here? This could be scary. Oh, just okay. Yeah, I thought because I stopped at the start, wasn't even ready at the start of the level, I wasn't even gonna make that, and then I stopped later on as well. But it's all good. Okay, nice. So yeah, preferably you do want invincibility first level, because I failed Sunset. That's not even a thing. But what can you do sometimes? I've never failed that before. Apparently I didn't have the timing correct. Any idea if Coco's hitbox is different? Now I honestly have no idea on this because I've never used Coco before. So I literally know absolutely nothing on it. There like must be a reason, that was awful. There must be a reason why most people use Crash in time trials. Unless it's just preference, which is for me. I always assumed that Coco's hair would get in the way and it'd annoy me. Your favourite level, eh? Yeah, I do like Heavy Machinery, it's just the trampolines at the end are so stupid. Okay, I can get invincibility on this level. Good. If you didn't do relics, that would take you ages. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, Stormy Ascent is actually pretty easy. Then again, I've spent probably like the longest amount of time on Stormy out of anyone. Maybe, I don't even know. Hi, Nick. You work on Stormy Platinum Relic. Feels like Crash has oil in his shoes. The problem for me with the Stormy Ascent is I always jump too quickly. Because I have to clip the steps so fast in that level. That it's just like I'm bound to jump too early and then fail. I was meant to take damage from him. I should hopefully be able to take damage from these enemies. Or not, that is not cool. That will do. Actually no, it won't do, that's terrible. That's how you don't do generator room. Okay, I'm not gonna risk this, I don't even know the platform cycle. That's bad. Okay. Remember the sound the trampolines made used to scare you. Yeah, trampoline sound in the original was way cooler. It was also weird because they're bright red and looked like you weren't even able to touch them. Until you had to at the end. You guys level wasn't 0.39. Didn't use the whole time. Oh, you mean like when the time freezer? Oh yeah, that makes sense. That didn't occur to me either. It's like on Heavy Machinery once, I don't know if I showed in my video. Don't know if I did actually. There was one time where I got like a equivalent of, I think it was a 111 on Heavy Machinery, and I missed the 3-second box. So it would have been a 108. Except that it wouldn't have been 108 because the time freeze wasn't frozen for the entire time. Kind of thing. That may sound very confusing to people, but... And that was a big argument on Insanity Beach ages ago. When I first beat Insanity Beach, everyone was arguing that I was like half a second faster at the start, and it simply wasn't the case. Just because of how time freezes worked. Generator rooms are really hard time trial. It was one of the only levels where I was confident I was gonna get platinum, and I didn't, and I ended up getting gold. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Right, let's try pinstripe stretch, shall we? Okay, I think I got it. Yes. That also happens, but that's okay. Doesn't even matter. Whoops. I was hoping Crash would go in his crouching animation, and he did it at the very last second, and it threw me off. PogChamp. Hi, Mateus. That's good luck. "45 people watch is the most you've seen." I've had 60 something before when I was doing Rolling Stones, which is really random. I don't know why everyone tuned into that. It was when I wasn't even commentating, so maybe everyone hates my commentating secretly. But that was really weird. But yeah, I wasn't expecting 40 people to tune into an any percent stream. You guys are just crazy. I shouldn't have gone for that, really. Just immediately doing risky strats on high road. Oh my god, that was incredibly lucky. That wasn't though. Just do the hard part, get past the hog. Just barely, and then fail the easiest jump of all time. But yeah, high road is really weird to me still by not using ropes, but if I was to use ropes I'd fail about 1,000 times. So, I've just got to get used to this really. How did I not break that checkpoint? I swear I hit it. Okay, game. I see how it is. Hi, Niblets. Might try again for 3356. Yeah, 3356 is very good still. Like, I couldn't beat my 3356. I did try for like probably about a month or two ago. I mean, a 767 star does exist on Cortex Power. I got it once, so immediately that means 36 is possible. And I'm sure there's like a couple of frames you can shave off elsewhere and stuff. But it's a very optimized level anyway. And I can't go for any hyper jumps on this level. Why didn't crash jump? Yeah, no mask means I can't do any hyper jumps, which I would like to have practiced, but whatever. At least those hyper jumps aren't as hard as Stormy Ascents. Those hyper jumps are dumb. Because even though hyper jumps look unbelievably easy, it's just, especially on Stormy, like, they're so damn precise. And I think that's why it took me like 3 days. I'm so surprised I get that strat as often as I do, actually. I guess I know the timing really well after all these months. Risky plays right here, not getting the checkpoint. Whoops. Yeah, definitely not used to this part of the level, so I'll be very careful on this part. I haven't done this in months. I probably could have made that. But that's fine. Okay. Oh my god, back at the start. I should have got the checkpoint. Why do I do this to myself? Oh well, like when I compare the splits after doing a second run, this it'll be so amazing compared to this one, it has to be. That was so weird, I swear the platform didn't get up as fast as it should have. Or cycles are whacked out, I don't even know what happened there. 767 is crazy, yeah. I think it's only two of us have ever got it before. That's how hard it is. You know, I'm just gonna grab for this checkpoint this time. Yeah, 767 isn't very realistic in a time trial run of Cortex Power. I'd say maybe 771 might be realistic. But even then. There we go, made it past the easiest enemies of all time. That was close. this is really weird to me, this bit. It must have been like, how long has it been since I've done this now? It must be like 8 months ago or something stupid that I had to do the end of that level. Stream is titled Any Percent Practice What We're Practicing For. I mean, it's technically runs, but it's still practice. Hey Yazin, hope you're doing well. Right now, can I get the lights out I want to get right here? Because I might as well practice the best way of doing it right here, so... I might as well try and go for all the parts where you jump on the sides as much as I can. Now for this bit here you can actually jump forward and actually trigger the platform. So that's a nice trick. Rather than actually using the side, you can just jump forward and trigger it that way, which is actually really nice. Rather than taking that massive risk. Okay, I think we're good on cycles. I was supposed to use right side there, wasn't I? I wasn't good on cycles. I should have waited. Now where have I just spawned? Okay, I'm here. Well, it's worth trying to go for the cycle I was looking for anyway. I was either too fast or too slow, I can't honestly remember. It's like, I might as well try. I mean, the run is completely useless anyway, so it's worth trying to go for the fast route, just for the sake of doing so. I have no idea what's happened to my splits right now. Oh god. I guess I split it twice at one point by accident. Eh, whatever. No, I haven't really practiced this level all that much. I probably should. Because that might happen. I forgot how precise that jump was. That's fine. I mean, I should know that I have to jump really late though. Let's do it correctly this time. There we go. Now I think if you die on this level all the cycles are still the same, but I'm not even sure. But I have a feeling I might be too slow. Yeah, I was too slow. Damn it. I should have known. Yeah, I just had a feeling I was a bit too slow on that run, so... Even though I cut the corner. That lasted way longer than I thought. But yeah, I need to get used to fire waiting times because I do a bit different on Sunset and this level, for instance. Even that was cutting it close. One day I'm gonna die there. Always feel like I'm gonna die. I feel like the second wall is just gonna crush me for no apparent reason. Do I get bored after a while playing the game constantly? Not really. Like if I get bored of a time trial, I'll just do a different one. That's how I work. Like there's no reason in doing stuff over and over again, just if you're not enjoying it, you know. Okay, RG bags. See you later. Yeah, it has the same cycles every time. Yeah, I thought it did. It's just I think I skipped the wrong fire. I should have skipped the last fire rather than the second one, but that's okay. You'll do thumbnail. Try your best. Your thumbnails are always great, yes, so don't worry about it. You'll do just fine. And thank you very much, by the way. Like, no matter how bad you do it, it'll always be better than my thumbnails, so don't worry. No, I haven't really practiced this all that much, but let's see how this goes. Like, I should probably practice boss strats more than I have. But I always think to myself, how hard can it be? And then until I get into the boss, I'm like, I'm gonna fail this now. Like that. That's why I should remember how that you don't jump early on that one. Because the potion hits you in mid-air. I hope I won't make that mistake a second time though. Right, so let's jump incredibly late for this now. There we go. Whoops, I forgot about this bit. That was lucky. I forgot entirely about that attack. I was ready for the last phase and then he threw that. Okay, nice. Something went right. I come back with experience is what matters. Yeah. Like, I have experience from time trials, it's just not the, like, experience of any percent, basically. Because there are gonna be things that I do wrong because I'm used to time trials, so I've just gotta change it. And then I should be good, for the most part. See what I mean about the high rate? If ropes throw you off, you get a boost. Yeah, you get a frame fast boost, basically. You gain 0.03 if the ropes force you off the edge, and you have to be, like, properly forced as well. And if you, drop off a rope from height, you also gain 2 frames. But if you simply walk off a rope, you'll just lose time. Which is why it's so important, especially on Road to Nowhere, to literally fall off every rope rather than just walk off. Okay, if all goes well, I should beat this cycle at the end. Yep, nice. Okay, perfect lab. That's how you get the platinum relic, by the way. Like, if you enter a level from a load screen, it's so much easier. Nice throwing a lab, yeah, that was nice. Then again, I came out with the strat of beating the last electric cycle, so... I did practice it quite a bit. I forgot to split for Great Hall, okay, whatever. Oh, I'm waiting to die badly on Cortex, because I haven't practiced this either. Let's see how this goes. Now, I know you can jump over this one on the right and then hit the green. Like, that's the easier way of getting that. That's just from pure memory, I haven't actually practiced it. At least Cortex, I think, shoots all the green ones in the same place. Whoops. I messed that up. But yeah, I think he shoots the green ones in the same place every time, so that's nice. Or at least vaguely in the same place if he doesn't. No, I was expecting to die on this boss, I literally hadn't practiced it once. Even though it's not hard in concept, I knew the hitbox would kill me. That isn't very difficult when you're ready for that attack. Just stand one side and slowly walk to the other. It's really not hard. Okay, that run was a complete failure. That was a 1 hour 10 minute 44 seconds. With loads, obviously. In other words, it's like 10 minutes slow, more than that. Now let's see here. Save splits. I'm assuming that's how it works. I'm a live split noob, so... Right. What's WR? Is it 45, 46 loadless? I can't time it loadless, unfortunately, because I'm streaming off PS4 and remote play is too useless to stream off OBS because I don't have a capture card. So, but in other words, it's like 10 or 11 minutes faster than what I just did. But I can work it down from here. Like, it can't get much worse than that, right? So. Oh, 45, 42 loadless. I was close. Loadless WR is the one people go with, but I'm also gonna have to submit one where I think has a good load, or with load time, and then you'll have to get like done from there to find out the loadless time, I presume. I'll be the first to get 44, I wish. There's a long way to go yet. Yeah, I might as well just jump into another run for the sake of doing it. Like, even if I do it a minute faster, it's still a PB, so it's all good. And I'll keep PBing until I hopefully get a 45, maybe 44. Whoops, I forgot the... God damn it, phone. I literally got a message the second that load screen popped up. Hang on, I'll reset it. Right, let's just quit out of that. Great time for a message right there. I'll be on the speedrun train. More like slow run in my world, but yeah. Right, okay. Let's get it right this time. Oh yeah, thanks Yazine for the thumbnail, by the way. I'll look at it after stream's finished. Didn't know how to go fast on hog levels. You just jump and then keep jumping. That's literally all there is to it, and angles and stuff. It's pretty simplistic unless you're doing hog wild and you have to get the tribesman fling at the end, which is kinda dumb. And my split didn't work, really. You know what, Scott, I'm just gonna go over it. It's like 1 second or 2 seconds behind. I can't be asked to reset it again. I'll just have like a really slow Insanity Beach, so it's all good. Now my controller battery is getting low. It's like everything wants to distract me right now. Really light split, okay, you're not gonna work for me right there. Why didn't it work? Wait, hang on. Okay, now it works. Lovely. Okay, I'll get it right this time, because obviously I do kind of need consistent splits to some extent. So I can work off split times and stuff. Thanks light split, you're so good. You don't need splits if you're running for 9 hours. Screw that 312% run. If someone has the motivation to beat you, I'll be very surprised. Okay, we should be good this time. Like, I still can't believe you got a record on the first try on 312%, like, what the hell? Kinda first try. You use some practice runs off stream. So in other words, your stream was longer than, or like, you were grinding it for about over 10 hours. Maybe even 11 hours, I don't even want to know. Whoops, I was supposed to bounce off the box, but okay. You had to Google the first time cycle. Yeah. The lab's like the only level I can do really well at the minute. Presumably. Okay, we're 0.06 seconds faster than last time. Progress is being made. This Melt is causing trouble. Because I completely missed all of that. Everything else was first time in terms of speedrunning. Yeah, that's impressive. Because I can tell you the first time I actually jumped into practice crash 1, I got hit with the first grab. I'm not even kidding, that's how bad I am. Like, how can one get hit by the first crab? Not today though, but just in general practice. I'm making progress every time I do a run. I'd like to hope I am. I mean, I've got 10 minutes to gain, so... Okay, now we're 0.8 faster than last time. And I will jump over the stupid vortex hole, as Cameron calls it, on this attempt, because it killed me last time. So there's like no point in trying to run over it again. Sub 9:30 and 3:12. That would be tough. What is the record? It's like 10 hours something or other. I don't know the exact number, but that sounds like it'd be really tough, but very doable probably. If you know all the hop slides. Okay, the plant didn't kill me. You know, on your stream, Abdul, when that plant wiped you out after you got the invincibility? That happened to me earlier. I'm not even kidding, that plant is dumb. Okay. Or even 9 hours. Now that is crazy mode if you get 9 hours. You'd have to put like a lot of time into all 3 games and then just randomly go for a run and pray if you get 9 hours. But my only strong point in a 312% run would be Crash 1 because I suck at Crash 2 and 3. You actually gotta seek the sub 9, what? You crazy? Have you lost your mind? Okay, I've always got to be very careful of the floatier jumps you have on these levels. Especially these levels. It's just the floatier jumps on the first time entry thing gets me every time. You're trying the hyper jumps in the storm levels? No way. I mean, slippery climbers ones aren't bad, but Stormy Ascent, don't even think about it. Do you know how long it took me to, especially the second hyper jump in Stormy Ascent? That one is dumb. I think I probably got about 100 runs up to the second one, but I only got the second one like 5 times. So it's probably like a 20 to 1 chance or whatever the hell the odds are. Tried doing the run a slippery climb. That one is doable, that's not too bad. But you have to know where to jump from, basically. Because the idea of hyper jumps is you hit the very center of the spike from the bottom. At least from my experience. If you don't hit the very center, you won't get a hyper jump. Which is why in Stormy you have to spin jump off the stairs for the first one and then clip the very bottom of it, and that's why it's so damn hard as well. Yeah, I'm never risking that plant again. During practice that plant hit me like 20 times in a row, I'm not even kidding. Really, you lose momentum while sliding and jumping? Or like when jumping and... Okay, that's really weird though. I never even knew that was a thing. Shows how much I've done Crash 2 and 3. Now I probably can save time on Papu, but I really don't know the precise timing of this yet. But it's not a big deal. And hi Gabriel, how are you doing? Well, so far we're getting all rainbows in the splits, so it probably not gonna last much longer, but still. Like we're at Rolling Stones and we're already 42 seconds ahead of last time. Okay, I didn't get hit by the roller. Sometimes I get hit by that roller as well. How do you feel when you first time Area 51 Rings of Power? Yeah, I hate the thought of doing Area 51 and Rings of Power all in one go. I still can't believe you did Rings of Power though in one go. I was like so certain you wouldn't get Rings of Power first try, or like all in one, and you completely ignore my comment and just go for it because it's cool. Okay, nice, didn't die there. Can make a piece of artwork soon. Ooh, what you gonna draw or paint, whatever the art style is. Or is it SpongeBob related like your profile picture? Well, a lot of time to gain on this level if I don't screw it up like last time. Also, I need to find a way of getting some of best on my life split as well. I'll have to work that out at some point. So I'll be very intrigued. I was supposed to break that box. Why'd you have to hover over it? Why, Crash? It makes no sense that you can jump on top of a box and just slide down the other side. I was supposed to get that box as well. RIP. I'm not saving time on this level. Why? Oh well. Just die by the easiest tribesman. I don't know where I died last time though, so maybe I can save time. I'm not sure where I died. Hey, Corpo. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I saved 2 seconds. Even though I died. No, I think this went very mediocre last time. Native Fortress. Every time I get those 4 boxes at the start, I just feel I'm not going to be able to beat the fire cycle on the second floor. But I always risk it because I'm crazy. And you also can get that box down there as well. But where am I going? Oh my god. Why do I think I was playing Great Gate? Rip. I immediately go left because why not? Well, not saving time here. But it's okay because we can lose up to 10 minutes and still PB. So I'm not too bothered. Like, I've literally never done that before, but I've never actually jumped in the wrong direction for a bounty box that didn't exist. First time for everything, I guess. Damn it. I wanted to make the cycle. Don't kill me. Oh my god, that was close. I remember that spike specifically, when I first played this game, that was a spike that always killed me because of how fast it moved upwards compared to the rest. I still saved time. I still saved over nearly 20 seconds. What? It's okay to go draw how fast you can to go bending. You can draw whatever you want. Am I trying to beat Chrissy's time? Not at the minute. At the minute I'm trying to beat my time until we get down to Chrissy's time. Or Deb's time. Because it's actually... Chrissy's time is no longer first. But one day, we'll get there. Because there's no point in when speedrunning, there's literally no point whatsoever in trying to immediately go for world record, because it won't happen. Whoops. If you set the goal as high as you can get it on the first run, then yeah, there's no hope. Or have that PB mentality for speedrunning. Okay. It's so unsatisfying when I skip the lives. I shouldn't need any lives. I can't help it. 5 splits terrible stream. I couldn't get the stream up because I can't play off remote play and I don't have a capture card, okay? But I am using splits. At least I've made the effort to actually use splits. Hiya Georgie, how you doing? Let's not screw this up. Okay, nice. Disliked. Treat it like time trials, yeah. Even though theoretically I do go for world record quite quickly on time trials, but you still have to improve slowly. When I started off doing time trials, I had no intention of actually going for world record immediately. Because that's the wrong way to go about it. How's the stream? It's going pretty well. I mean, the run we had a second ago was kind of useless, but it's the first run, so what can I expect? I mean, this one's kind of crap, but it's still a minute faster than last time, so... I can never make that cycle. I always want to beat the wall, but I can't. Okay, got through that. I'm ready to fail the climbing section though. I can probably save like 2 minutes in this level, that's how bad it went last time. Like that. They sent full weight to the bottom this time, so it's all good. But I hate doing this, I'm not used to it. Okay, nice. I believe in you. Those words worked last time, so I believe it. Except when that happens. I'm so bad at Lost City bonus rounds. Why? Curse you any percent for making me do a bonus round. I'm not used to it. Even regardless of that death, this is assuming I don't mess this level up anymore. This is still gonna be like a massive time save for me. Remember to go for the green gem before I forget, that is hilarious. I still can't believe I missed the key. Like, I literally don't think I've seen anyone ever miss the key in the history of this game. did the bonus better than your first time. Yeah, that bonus was decent, but it could be better. But I'm happy with it for now. Because it seems really inconsistent, so whatever. Yeah, that was a 1 minute 42 second time save. Hey Ghosty, hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying God of War, I did notice you were playing it. It's like everyone's playing God of War recently actually. Wait, did I mess up the mask stuff this time? I think I was meant to actually skip the first fire, wasn't I? That was scary. Okay. That will do though. Actually no, I did do it right. Yeah, because now I have 3 masks for Road to Nowhere. Okay. Yeah, I got WR of the worst run ever. That's 10 minutes slow. World record slow run. Okay, now we're 4 minutes and 36 seconds ahead of last time. But I suspect Road to Nowhere is going to be a lot worse. I hate that rope, we have to jump right in the middle. I definitely can do this much faster if I actually practice this enough. It's just I don't want to risk overshooting, as I will. Okay, that was perfect. I'll take that. I can't really ask for much better than that. Like there was like a couple of stops here and there, but... Okay, that was a 22-second time gain. I'm currently 4 minutes 58 seconds faster than last time. I don't know what pace this is on. I mean, it's obviously not world record, but I hope it's decent. Even though Iron 3 is going to be absolute trash. And when it comes to Koala Kong, I'll probably try the hyper jump once. And if I fail, I'll keep the mask. Stop giving me strats to nowhere. I hate spinning for that checkpoint purely because I always think I'm going to blow up by the TNT. That's the only reason I didn't spin it. Even though it's technically faster to spin it. It's not worth my time. Where am I from? I am from... Well, technically I'm from Lowestoft in England, but I'm currently living in Halesworth. Or Britain, to be more simplistic. How do I get the boost from the box? It's really inconsistent, okay? I don't know what it is of that box, but you have to get the ice momentum from the ice. And then you have to just spin, and I think you have to spin really late as well. Now please make it over the fire. Okay, nice. Now that rubbish this time. Oh, am I gonna make this cycle? I don't think I am. I die. Wow. I know I would have made this cycle anyway, but still. Okay, whatever. I mean, that death is still less impactful than it was last time, because last time I died right at the start and had to wait in the fire cycle, so... I think that's probably still less impactful. But I don't know. Damn, fire cycle, please. Couldn't quite work it out whether it was New Zealand or England. Yeah, people have been saying that a lot actually, yes. Like, everyone thinks I'm Australian, I guess. Which is new to me. Like, I've never been called Australian before so often, but... That was close. See you, Yazin. Whoa. I thought I jumped way too early. The worst card game you've ever seen. Great looking card game. Unless you go to Hogwarts, then it is the worst card game you've ever seen. That is not cool game. Why you go do that? Oh, I don't know what the cycle is going to be. At the slightest. Make it. Oh. Okay. It's not fair with these stupid jumps. They are really annoying sometimes. Okay, I'll take that. I think it's still better than last time. Okay, just can crash now in a bit. Have fun. Crash is life. Damn, that's a lot of boxes. Didn't realize that Sunset had so many boxes. It's all in the bonus rounds, I guess. Do I prefer D-pad or joystick? It depends on level, because some levels require you to use D-pad because the movement is more fluid. Like 2D levels are generally D-pad. Now I'm gonna go for this once. Depending on whether he throws the ball on the left or right, I'll go for this hyper jump or not. Okay, I'll go for this one. Even though I'll probably fail. Yep. I suck at that hyper jump. Like, as much as I practice getting the hyper jump there, it's just not consistent for me. And that's what it's gonna come down to at the end of the day. Maybe getting that consistently. Yeah, but in terms of D-pad and analog, basically 2D levels are D-pad, and levels where you run straight forward are analog. That's basically all there is to it. Because 2D levels are generally, you want more diagonal movement, and analog doesn't let you have it really. For like, okay, that was actually nice RNG, I think. Generally, you can't 3D jump stuff with the analog stick. You got 3740 on Hog Ride. Nice. I think I got 37 dead, but don't quote me on that. At least the first time I ever did it. Okay, Jody. See you later. Oh my god, my chair. Please stop squeaking. That was unexpected. Okay, nice. It's surprising how easy it is to make that cycle if used with D-pad. If you try and use analog on this level, you won't beat that spinner, or I don't know what they're called, sentries or whatever they are. I don't even know. Whatever they're called, it's very hard to beat that. Get underneath that one for some reason. Yeah, maybe wish I didn't go for the hyper jumping Kong now because I would have invincibility here, but that's fine. I mean, you have to try and give a 30-second time save in quite a Kong attempt, really. You can't really pass it up. Ah, it was too risky to go for that skip. Oh yeah, I forgot to split last on Heavy Machinery, so I have no idea how well it was. I'm so unused to, well, not used to using splits, I always forget to do it, it's so easy. Now I have two masks coming to Cortex Power, okay. So I need to miss the first mask. The reason for missing the first mask is the second invincibility is more beneficial. If you get the first one, you'll just pass by the second one without making use of it, basically. So getting this one is better. Holy moly, I went far with that. I was actually really worried I was going to break the box before landing on it. That would have been catastrophic right there. That would not have been cool. Right, generator, and can I get it right this time? I'm so bad at trying to force myself to lose a mask by these enemies. For some reason. Right, that will do. No, it won't, because I failed that. God damn it. Hate this level. Well, we're not getting invincibility on Toxic Waste. That sucks. And I don't know how these cycles are going to work out now. Are they the same? I think they are the same. Do I risk this? You know, I'm going to risk it. Okay, nice, it's the same. Yeah, the reason I don't go for the pipe skip there is because it's extremely hard, and also the strat here is extremely hard. Like, that's all the advanced stuff right there. You get like 50 to 1. Not really worth. Only to save like a second or two. Just like the Jaws of Darkness jump at the end. You'd have to be an absolute maniac to go for that. Okay, I lost 5 seconds, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Go play Crash 1 and get dev times. Nice. Good luck with that. What is the dev time for a hog ride? That's never really occurred to me. Is that the one that no one can beat? Or am I mistaken? I also need to learn the layout of these levels where the boxes actually are. Just completely missed that, okay. I thought I was gonna hit the barrel. Okay, well, glad I didn't. That was lucky. Now the hard part's gonna be keeping the mask from pinstripe and high road. High road. That's gonna be the annoying bit. I think high road is just has a chance to be an absolute run killer for me, which is really annoying. And slippery climb technically as well. You didn't notice practicing the I got excited in Toxic Waste. I'm still doing runs. It's just there are no splits on the screen because there's no way of me doing it. With no capture card and I can't use remote play. Sucks. But this one hasn't been too bad. What'd I go over here for? That's the wrong side. Oh, I can tell I haven't practiced these bosses. But yeah, it's a run, but I just haven't got splits on screen. But I'm currently like 3 minutes and 36 seconds faster than the run I did before this one, so that is some major progress. How tight the any percent runs? Yeah, 44 seconds loadless as possible, but I'm not going to be getting it anytime soon, but I'll work towards it. Now high roads probably just kill my run like it always does. Screw this level. I'm so used to jumping on that first rope really easy, that's the only reason I do it, but wow. Okay, rip run. Yeah, that's the only reason I jump on the first rope. Like, I'm so used to this level recently, it's just why I'm going for it. To some extent. The highest shit. I hate this level so much. Like, even though you need more... Actually no, Road to Nowhere requires like 5 rope runs of invincibility. I don't know how many you get on this one, but... Holy cow. Screw it, we'll take the safe route. When I fail one rope, I tend to fail more of them. Like that, yeah. Why'd I go bother? Why? I have a really bad habit of continuing to fail ropes for some reason. It's good, we'll just bounce over, okay? For the moment. I knew that was gonna happen though, it was bound to. As much as I practice the high road, there's just no hope for me. Now I can't go any hybrid jumps again. God damn it. But there's still like a massive time save in this level because I failed right on the top floor last time and started right back at the beginning. So hoping I don't do that again, that's still a massive time save. But knowing me, I will. That was risky, but I'll take it. High road is impossible. Is there anyone who's actually good at high road? Before you say my time trial was good, I mean it was luck. What else can I say? I might have made that, I don't know. Didn't quite get the stair fling as I wanted to, so just play it safe and not whack the spike and die. Cam is probably the best in runs, yeah. I can believe that. That was kinda close. Like, I just hate this top floor, I'm so not used to it nowadays, it's just, it throws me off. Like, those guys killed me the last run. Like, how did they kill me? Of all the things to kill me up here, though. Ooh. Let's not go for that cycle. Yeah, also, when you do get the hyper jump, though, it is faster to drop down here before you get to the portal. Just saying. Cam doesn't quite believe me, but I have done it myself, and it feels so much faster. You can either land it so you land directly on the portal, or you can just land right in front of the portal. But yeah, I swear all my splits are kind of screwed up at this point, because I kept forgetting to split. High road is like Ruination, but harder. I hate Ruination. There was a time where, whoops, that was really dodgy. There was a time where I tried Ruination time trial just for the sake of doing it for a laugh. It didn't go very well. I never made it to the end. But yeah, Deb, if you jump forward there, you can trigger the cycle faster. So you don't have to go to the wall instead. So that is a thing. Just some little tricks. It's actually going for the really dodgy wall jump, basically. Oh, this is a really slow lights out actually. I don't know if I'm going to make the cycle the way I want to. Yeah, you can make it faster, but there was no point in risking it. Just like that instead. I mean, that's still a time save. I died there last time. They should let me create a Crash level design. But it'll be so Crash 1 inspired though compared to anything else. Then again, I think Crash 1 have the best levels, so there's just more atmosphere in Crash 1. At least if you ask me. Like levels like Generator Room and these kind of levels, they just have like a more creepy vibe. Did I really die there again? I died there last time! And that's not the fire skip I'm even supposed to go for, is it? I need to do my research on this level, I really haven't practiced it. Like, I really need to do my research. Because I completely forgot. That damage boost doesn't help in any percent. It's the third one you meant to do, isn't it? Yeah, this is the one you're supposed to do. Which I keep forgetting because I haven't done this level. But it's okay. One day it'll be drummed in my head that I mustn't flame skip the second one. God damn it. How does one make the same mistakes as they do in the previous attempt? Do the one when you're going backwards and then a diagonal one? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because then you... yeah, okay. You get hit with a snake and do it that way. Whoops. Let's not fall off the edge. That'd be a very interesting death. No matter though, both deaths happened last time, so I literally didn't lose time on this level. But it's still pretty dumb of me to make the same as 2 mistakes I did last time. And this is a lot of boxes. Thank you very much. It just makes Stormy Ascent with no spikes. I'm trying to think how easy Stormy Ascent would be if there was no spikes. It'd be incredibly easy. Crash 1 is most enjoyable. Crash 2 is clearly the best. And I think Crash 2 is a nice casual game though, for sure. Oh. In terms of speedrunning, I think honestly, the order would be Crash 1, then Crash 3, then Crash 2. At least for me. At least in NST, I don't know about originals, I've never looked into speedrunning about the originals. I had to move 2 specific spikes. Yeah, so that sub 2 minutes weren't a thing. That's the thing that is teasing me, because I know sub 2 minutes is possible. But I just can't be asked to go for it because of how difficult it is. So, whatever. It feels rather luck-based, the hyper jumps as well. That was cutting it close, I probably jumped a bit too early there, but worked out. Crash 2 has the biggest nostalgia value. I can see that. I think more people create Crash 2 as their first game than the first one. Okay, nice. What about Warped? Yeah, Warped's a great game. Look, I have nothing against any of the games. I like them all, it's just... in terms of speedrunning, I think... I know, Crash 1 is my game, I guess. And that's just me, but... if I was good at hop sliding, then sure, I mean, I'm sure I'd love doing Warped. That was kinda close. Yeah, unfortunately I can't really do this better than I did it last time, so... all I can hope is to replicate it. Seems all good. Okay, we're definitely fast enough. Nice. See, easy lab skip that. Easy. Or electric skip, should I say. Extremely consistent. It looks close, but it's actually kind of easy. Teach me Insanity Beach ways. Jump fast. I don't even know how I do Insanity Beach so quickly. Also, we're 7 minutes 12 seconds faster than last time. Oh yeah, I split late last time on the Great Hall, that's hence why I'm now 7:14 seconds ahead. My split's not even like fully consistent at this point, but... that's why I'm saying there's no auto split, but still. Not that it really matters if it runs these bad. Zigzag like a madman. If you're playing OG Crash 1, then sure. But also there's time save here as well, because I died last time. Like an idiot. But knowing me, I'll probably replicate it and die again. Because I am bad. I know I'm not risking any of these bullets, there's really no point. I'm not looking for frames yet. Oh yeah, let's not mess this bit up this time. Okay, 102.29 with loads. That's far better than last time. That's literally 8 minutes improvement. 8 minutes 15 seconds. I have no idea what that means. Loadless. That will have to give me that info, kinda, or ish. I'm not on a pro, I'm on standard. I wish I was on a pro. No load screen times, or, well, less load screen times. Yeah, I'm happy with 102.29. I wasn't expecting to even get close to that today. .48.55 with default loads removed. Nice. I'm happy with that. No one prays to Insanity. I always loved Insanity, great game. I mean, it was glitched to high heaven, but... or broken, should I say. Now, should I do one more run? Yeah, screw it, we'll do one more run. Why not? One more shave, another 8 minutes off. I'll be surprised if I did another run that good, honestly. It was decent. I wasn't expecting to get close to that today. But at least I remembered every single split this time, so now I've got better splits to work with. Yes, one more, okay. Avoid dying on Hog Rod and High Road, yeah. Those were the two main deaths. Did I fail Nature Fortress as well? Oh yeah, when I jumped to the left for no reason on Nature Fortress, that's also a problem. Yeah, there are things I can do, I mean, and Kong Skip and Hyper Jumps. When you consider all that, then there's a lot of time save. But honestly, during practice I played so much worse than what I did in that run, so we'll see how this goes. Oh yeah, and Jaws of Darkness as well. I screwed that up. And Sunset Vista. And Lost City, actually. There's a bunch of stupid little time losses I had. Which is where the 3 minutes come from. Yeah, because I died on Brio bonus in Lost City. I also think I fell down the climbing section on Lost City. Do I know how to press X for jump? No, I don't know what you're talking about. It's obviously square, right? I like how I take the angles through this section as if it matters. Yeah, it never does. I'm so used to taking the angles through that bit for no reason. All I have to do is run in a straight line. Yeah, at least I have 100% success rate with that roller skip anyway. I'm not even kidding, I've never failed it. Don't ask me why. I'm waiting for the day I do. The way I see Crash of the Titans and Mind Over Mutant is that they're not Crash games. If I put that into my brain, then they're technically good games. Ish. That's just how I see it anyway, like, they're their own style of game. It's like how Legend of Spyro shouldn't be compared to the original trilogy. Because you basically treat it as its own genre of a game. Yeah, I honestly wait there for like half a second so I always make that. That started to really annoy me, that pull. Now, do I dare go for this? Screw it, I'm gonna go for it. I'm stupid. Let's go for the vortex hole, as Cam calls it. Okay, nice. Might go speedrun Spyro. I'd like to try and speedrun Spyro 1, but obviously don't expect any world record crazy stuff coming from that. Because as of right now, I did a Spyro 1 just in my own time for fun, about a couple of weeks ago, and I got, for 120% I got a 204, so that's immediately, is it 50 minutes? No, 40 minutes-ish. Slower than world record, so you know. And I've played that game for years, so it's so heavily movement based. But it'll be fun anyway. So I'll definitely give it a go. Whoops. Crash didn't jump. What are you doing, Crash? If I'm the first person to complete a speedrun, I get WR by default. So I could do a day one speedrun, but what is the point? Like, it wouldn't even be satisfying to get day one world record. They raped Nina too. I'm trying to think what Nina's voice was like in the Mutant games. It's been so long since I played them, I actually can't remember whatsoever. I remember the tag team racing voice perfectly. I hate that jump. For some reason I just actually hate it. What's my name? My name is Jordan. Which is probably like the obvious guess. Holy moly, that was risky. There's literally no point in risking it either, because you have to wait at the end. Unless you can actually beat the plant cycle here, you might be able to. I really haven't tested it. I probably should. You might actually be able to jump from that leaf before the plant attacks the second time. She was pathing into insanity when she was mute. And I didn't mind the tag team racing voice, but I honestly can't remember the Mind Over Mutant or Crash Titans ones at all. Okay, we didn't fail Papu. Hardest boss in the game either. It seems I'm basically on the same pace as last time right now. 0.8 faster. Give or take whatever the hell me splitting by myself makes. Best thing at Crash 1 is Stu won't beat my times the day I get them. I know it, Stu is a god. Stu will literally beat my times in an hour after I get the time. It's funny though. I can't be mad. Why did I jump there? That was the time trial strat, muscle memory with it. I hate when it does that. I'm sure you can spin away that skunk. There must be a way. Oh my god. Rip me. I love that when that happens. It happens quite rarely as well, but it does happen. Which is really frustrating. I don't even want to know how much time I lose right now. I can see why you guys don't go for that. Okay, I'm losing like 30 seconds plus. I just lost 39 seconds from that death. It's crazy because I can still PB, theoretically, very easily. Right, hopefully third time lucky with Hogwall because the past two times I died. I'm very good at repeating myself. Like I try so hard not to die that I will die. Hog death soon. Get ready for it. Somehow the final tribesman will kill me. You need it. They ruin Neo's head shape. Yeah, I can just about remember what he looks like on that game. I know it's weird having decided to change all the character designs, but no one can get a worse character than Tiny on that game. Let's just forget Tiny exists on Crash of the Titans. Well, we didn't move to the left that time. I still don't know how I did it. I make some of the sloppiest mistakes in the history of Crash, I really do. But nothing will ever beat the time where I missed the key on my 312%, that was actually hilarious. That still gets the best award for stupidity. Why am I not picking up all boxes? It's 80%. You want to get boxes that don't cost too much time to get. I'm not gonna make this cycle, am I? Oh, I did. Okay. Okay, that was a nice native fortress. The level that took me an hour and a half to get a good 80% in practice. To get one run. The triple threat of Toxic Waste, oh my god, don't remind me. Don't remind me. The 3 times missing boxes on Toxic Waste. Jesus. It's a funny thing because I found the box every time, all 3 times I found the box and I died afterwards on the way to the exit. And there was literally nothing there to kill me. Like all the enemies were dead. Except for the last guy probably. But still. No! That's a stupid death right there. Why? I die on the easy levels. How does one do native fortress perfectly and then mess this up? Even that was cutting it close. I'm still going for that PB though. Cause I guarantee you I can still PB from this. I guarantee it. I'm trying to think how I'm gonna have to do Lost City now. I think I'm 1 mask down. Either I grabbed the mask at the start, or I just missed the fire jump on the climb. I think it's probably better to grab the mask at the start of Lost City. So that's probably what I'll opt to go with. With Ripperoo. Now Ripperoo's not really a problem because we do the one mask strat Ripperoo anyway. So that one's fine, it's just I'm gonna have to get the mask at the start of Lost City to compensate. It's the problem when you're a time trialer. Indeed it is. You get that awful muscle memory. And it's just not worth doing. That was really late. I might not even hit him. Okay, we're good. That's where I had a delayed like hit on that box. Whoops, now I've messed it up. I messed it up. Why did I stand there as well? You know what, screw it, we'll reset. I said we're doing the first reset. I will do one more run. Then I'll get something to eat. I couldn't have chosen a worse platform to stand on as well. It didn't really occur to me. It's worth resetting. Like, I completely forgot I had to jump on the box immediately for some reason. It's just something used to bosses in this game. But it's fine. I mean, I was basically on just about on par with PB anyway on that run, even after the Rolling Stones fail. But it does make you wonder though, like how much time does it save at the end of Rolling Stones to go on the left side? Is it really worth doing? At least it means more stream time. Yes it does. Do I like Overwatch? I've honestly never played it. I've got the game but I've never played it. Just like Fortnite as well. I hate missing that box. I'm overwatching Fortnite right now. Secretly want me to reset so you have more entertainment. It was a crap run, so... And if we can pull off a equivalent of sub 48 loadless, then that'd be pretty good going for day one. In fact, getting a 48 as a whole is actually very good going. I know it seems rubbish in, like, compared to world record, but it's only 3 minutes. Just over. But the more I do this, I'll just get the time trial stuff out of my head, basically, so... Which is what I need. My laptop is making an absolute racket next to me. I don't know what my laptop is doing, but... For a short period of time doing this, I'm doing very well. Why, thank you very much. I've surprised myself, honestly. I didn't expect to finish a run. I mean, I intended to do resetless, but I was like, is it gonna be so bad that I'm gonna like reset because I think it's crap? Yeah, I wonder if spinning before jumping there stops the plant from launching you out. I'll keep doing that until it goes wrong. So I hate it when the plant actually kills you. For God's sake. Why? Vortex hole, please. I should probably take damage though, actually. So I assume it gets you straight through the entire lot of this. Okay, I lost like 30 seconds. Love losing 30 seconds from something that I can't control. Don't know why I jumped for those boxes. Do I like anime? I never even watch anime. So yeah, I don't really have an opinion on the subject. Like peach, pear, and tea, all food. All food, eh? That's a new one. Oh well, at least whatever this time is, I can just easily take 30 seconds to see what it would be if I didn't fail Great Gay Boom. It just happened to be exactly 30 seconds that I lost. Yeah, I'll definitely go into practice at some point and see if I can make the cycle at the end of this level. Because it wasn't something that occurred to me until the amount of time I stand there waiting on the leaf. Because I know you can do the time trial strat on this level, but it's like incredibly hard from what I've heard. I'll have to definitely look into that. Because yes, you can jump immediately, but I might be able to beat that cycle here, so... Which seems very doable. Carry and Peter, yours. Not combined though. Can't go wrong with carriers. I don't have pizza very much nowadays. Mason is dead. He's at college. Really, game. I'm sure he's dying of boredom at college, I don't know. Wow, I lost 1 second there. Hack and Grow YouTube channel, any tips? It's kind of difficult actually for me to answer. Need something that will... trying to think of a good way of explaining this. Like, you need something that's unique, I guess. I mean, I know Time Trials isn't very unique, but... And you have to do something you enjoy at the same time. And obviously, like, channel art and stuff is important. I know, it's very hard, because I think I got lucky with my channel to some extent. I know I spent like countless hours in this game still, but... Mine just sort of blew up out of nowhere and I wasn't expecting it whatsoever, to be honest. Or not blew up as such, but... Far more than what I was expecting, so... There you go, you can spin the skunk. That's good to know. Whoops, why'd I do that? But yeah, at least I know you can spin the skunk, it is possible. So it would be faster to do that. You've been dying of boredom and sickness at school today. Sorry to hear that, Adam. Hope you recover soon. It's like how I felt when I had a stupid volcanic curry and I felt crap the following day. Like, I highly regret, don't have a volcanic curry. For your own good. I learnt my lesson with that one. I probably zigzag way more than I need to though, but I'm playing it safe. I don't know how much zigzagging technically loses. Don't think anyone really knows. I could do tribesman skip. I don't even know how to consistently get the tribesman skip, so that's a huge risk. I know Debcal goes for it. But it's literally half a second, so until we're at the frame grinding point, or just like we're getting close, that's when I'll start looking into, possibly look into stuff like that. It's just one of those inconsistent things from my experience. Also, beating that spike cycle there is completely useless, for those wondering. You can make it, but completely useless. Ah, rip. I think I've just missed the cycle because of that. Okay, now I've definitely missed the cycle. Why can't I never do this level? It's so bad. Last time was a fluke. And now I'm not going to make the fire cycle either. Unless I might be lucky. Okay, oh no. I was so close. Whoops. That's when you don't spin. Okay, I'll do one more try. And then I'll get dinner. That run was terrible. I think I already lost like a minute or something. Do you need a software to grow it? Well, literally what I use my, like, in terms of how I do thumbnails, I just use Pixlr, and that's pretty much the only thing outside of the PS4 I use for my channel. But it obviously depends on what content you're trying to do. Right, okay, let's try this one more time. If you fall, just go to the left. When I fall, I just lose all hope. So basically when I fall, I just like give up on life, and it feels bad. It's addictive, it is. Why am I using D-pad? Oh my god, I screwed that up. I tried switching between D-pad and analog and completely messed it up. But yeah, it's just like time trials, like you restart a billion times. But you think you failed. But in time trials it's far more obvious. I still gained time. Even though stopped for about half a second, it felt like switching between D-pad and analog. What? I literally gained 0.01. Hiya DDD. I don't know how I'd say your name, sir, or how you want me to say it. But welcome. Or DB, I don't know. The moment you fail, you start to question, rethink every life decision. Okay, that was decent. At least I think it's decent. I really don't know. Looking at the frames on that level. At this point. I pretty much got that level sorted. It's not very hard though. Okay, that was actually half a second fast. You like to get into animation? Animation sounds cool. I wish I knew what I'd like to get into, you know? I still have no idea in life. How did I fail that? How did that happen? I'm not gonna be so over that. Crash just magically missed the box and somehow went towards the camera. I'm glad I'm not getting hit by that turtle anymore. I used to always get hit by that turtle for some reason. And I will jump this hole because I can't be arsed of it. Coming up. Screw that hole. I'd be so bad if I had to get into drawing. Like, I struggled to draw stickmen at even like at school. I was so useless. Like, I'm not too bad at copying drawings. Not like tracing them as such. Like, if I had a drawing in front of me, I'd be able to draw it, but if I had to imagine stuff in my head and then draw it, that's when I fail. I can't do it. Every time I think I'm going to fall down that hole. Every time. It's surprising how much momentum you get from that first hill. Actually gaining a ton of time if you do it right. I love it when that happens. Anyway, I probably should get something to eat and call it a stream. After that one. I know, I don't think I'm busy tomorrow. So I can probably start another one tomorrow. Because I'm hungry. Need some food. Like, I remembered that notification coming up like last run, but I completely forgot. I need to charge my controller up. But whatever. Yeah, hopefully I'll stream tomorrow. And I'll try and keep on the 80% grind and see how it goes. Yeah, you can finally go to sleep. I'm glad my stream was entertaining enough for you to stay up. At least my stream didn't put you to sleep. You'll be the champion when it comes to Steam. Well, good luck to you. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly. See you later. Any percent crash to hop sliding only run. That's not even possible. But anyway, I'll catch you next stream, guys, hopefully tomorrow. And hopefully we can PB again. I'm very happy with how today went, so... Except from the battery fell. Anyway, see you later.